In the beginning, everything was formless and empty, with darkness covering the deep waters. Then, God began to create the universe simply by speaking. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light," and instantly light appeared. God saw that the light was good, and he separated it from the darkness. He called the light day, and the darkness night. That concluded the first day. On the second day, God commanded, "Let there be a space between the waters to separate water from water." This created the sky, a space dividing the water under it from the water above it. The completion of this task marked the end of the second day. On the third day, God spoke again, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." As he commanded, so it was. God named the dry ground land, and the gathered waters seas. He saw that this was good. Then he said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." By his word, the land was covered with vegetation. This marked the end of the third day. The fourth day involved organizing the celestial lights. God commanded, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times, days, and years, and let them be lights in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth." As he commanded, the great lights, the larger one to govern the day and the smaller one to govern the night, along with the stars, were created and set in the sky. God saw that this was good. On the fifth day, God spoke to populate the seas and sky, saying, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky." He blessed them and encouraged them to be fruitful and multiply in the waters and the sky. This completed the fifth day. On the sixth day, God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind." After creating these animals, God declared, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So, God created mankind in his own image. He blessed them and gave them every plant for food. Reflecting on all he had made, God saw that it was very good. Finally, on the seventh day, God completed his work and chose to rest, not because he was tired, but because he was pleased with all he had created. It was perfect and complete. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because it was the day he rested from all his work of creation. This rest was meant to set an example for us, to take time to rest and reflect on the goodness of what has been achieved. And that's the story of how God created the universe and everything in it by speaking it into existence. This version emphasizes that God's rest was an act of contentment and an example for us to follow.